Hello, 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 good people. This is your guy, your educator, your communicator, your free thinker, coming back at you live from the Lone Star State with another hot topic and edition of the Media Mike Speaks. Okay, look, this was sent to me by one of my subscribers, and I thought I was done with this transgender war, but apparently I'm not, because they're not making it any easier. Now, as a disclaimer, I have nothing against transgender. Nothing against transgender. I'm going to leave that to the religious people or moral people, I would say, who feel that this is because there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, so this is not taking a shot at them. I've done the transgender war 1, 2, 3, I think, and 4. So this may be number 5. But they're not making it any easier. They're not. They keep infringing, I would say. And now, they're infringing on the Miss USA pageant. And because they can't get their way, or this particular person that is, they're upset. Now, let's move forward. Here's the title. Judge rules Miss USA can ban trans women from its pageant on the same day the Equality Act passed the House. The judge ruled. It reads. Now, this story comes to us from, it's written actually by Maggie Baska, but it was sent to me by a subscriber, and they said, could you please talk about this again? I know you've done a lot about the transgender war and the war on biological women. I said, okay, I'll do it. Okay. A judge in Oregon has upheld Miss USA's policy banning trans women from competing in the beauty pageant on the same day the Equity Act passed in the House of Representatives. Anita Noel Green, as you see right here, was the first trans contestant for Miss Montana and was the title holder for Miss Elite Earth, Oregon. Okay, because I guess Oregon is known because the greenery and the volcanoes and it rains up there a lot. So, okay, 2019. But for the Miss USA pageant, she was deemed not good enough. I think this is a misappropriation of words here. No one is saying what's not good enough, because if you follow the article here, if you follow the article, good people, if you find this is not what this is based on. It's based off a policy. It's not about not good enough. That's a poor choice of words here for this author of this, because you're trying to, it's like you're instigating. Okay, let's continue. Green was banned from Miss USA on the basis that she is not a natural born female. Well, she's not. She's a man. She's a male who identifies as a female. But she's a male. You're born a man. Born a male. Grew into a man and then decided to identify as another gender. Okay. So she sued the competition in December 2019, claiming its gender identity discrimination violated Oregon's Public Accommodations Act, which says people that live in Oregon have a right to full and equal accommodations without any discrimination on account of race, religion, sex, or sexual orientation. Green's legal team also argued her exclusion from the Miss USA infringes on her First Amendment rights to free speech and free association. Oh my gosh. Good people, what are we doing? I mean, come on. Beauty pageants have been around since I don't know when. Personally, I don't agree with them because it puts women against each other, who looks the best. But I guess people got bored and they decided to create a beauty contest pageant, and it grew into something big and to make women, I guess, feel good about themselves, and which it really doesn't, because when one of them wins, you can see the look of disdain on the other women, because women a lot of them are that way. They just get mad at the other woman. I don't know, but that's a woman thing. That's what they do. So okay, it's okay. It's just, to me, I don't like it when it goes down to the children. It gets kind of bad. You don't start children off like that. But anyway, hey, be that as it may, this is ridiculous. Now, let's look at what the judge says. However, District Judge Michael Mossman sided with the pageant. he ruled Miss USA is an expressive organization rather than a commercial one, so it has a First Amendment right to its message and isn't required to change it. Okay. He made this ruling on the same day that the U.S. House passed the Equality Act, which would prohibit any discrimination based on an individual's sexual orientation or gender identity. Okay, thanks to Joe Biden. So you all voted for him. So anyway, Miss USA claims it supports diversity and isn't anti-trans. Miss USA wanted to, I guess, cover themselves by saying that. But let me take a look here. Look here. Miss USA, I don't blame them. I mean, John T. Kemp, who represented Miss USA, praised the ruling, saying his client is not anti-transgender, but it wants to be able to hold a pageant that is only for biological females. Okay, what's wrong with that? He's correct. What's the problem? He told Oregon Live after the ruling, contrary to what people might think, my client, the pageant, is a supporter of diversity. It believes there can be a Miss Black USA pageant, yeah, a Miss Native American pageant, or a transgender pageant. That's what I'm saying. That's my argument. Why can't they have their own pageant? I think they do somewhere. Don't they go out and talk about it's raining men or something? I don't know. I'm just saying it's what they do. So why are you infringing on biological women? Something they've been doing for God knows how long. This is where things get. No one is bothering transgender. No one is infringing on their space. No one is saying they can't be transgender. But it seems to me the transgender people are bothering other people. And that's where it can get messy. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Miss USA's motion to dismiss Green's discrimination claims said the pageant's mission is geared towards natural-born women, and including Green would undermine its vision and mar its message of biological female empowerment. Okay, right. I told you. Women get together, they do this beauty thing because they like to look good. That's fine. That's fine. But you who were born a man, a male, became a man, and you want to identify as a woman, but you're still a man. I don't understand that. To me, you're infringing now. You're imposing. You're pushing. Actually, you're poking the bear. It's what you're doing. But hey, Miss USA's legal team also continuously misgendered Green in their submissions. The court documents presented on behalf of the beauty pageant refer to Green as a biological male who identifies as female and a man who identifies as a woman. Right, because you're a man first. Because you're a man first, sir, ma'am. Whatever you are or want to be called, I don't know, sir, ma'am, I don't know. But you're a sir first. But you want to be called a man, but you are a sir. Ma'am. Okay. Now, good people, this is getting out of hand. Now it's becoming ridiculous. Like I said earlier, now you're infringing. My professional opinion on that. Now, you know what I think is going to happen? It's going to be reverse discrimination suits, because people are going to start filing their own lawsuits against transgender people. They're opening the door for this. They're going to say, I feel discriminated against because I'm a biological female. And now you're saying, So it's going to happen. They're opening the door. You can have reverse lawsuits regarding things like that. They can say, I don't feel comfortable. The harassment, they're not going to stop until it happens. I'm just saying. You see, good people, I don't think they seem to get it. Like I said earlier, no one is bothering them, but they seem to somehow want to bother other people, preferably biological females. Well, the question is, where do we go from here? Whether it be far or near, have no fear, because the transgenders are here. Kudos to the judge who won them the day and battled for Miss USA. Now, if they expect the transgenders to run, well, they need to get ready because the war has just begun. All right, good people, sad to say, but that's it for today. And remember, if you had or have a bad day, like that person who got banned from Miss USA, just tell him or her that it will be okay. This is your guy, Mr. Educator, Communicator Free Thinker. Subscribe, share, and like so that I can keep rocking on the mic. Have a good night.